why are we righteous in God's eye? Think. And secondly, listen to me. Why do you think we are righteous in God's eye? Because we did something righteous? Absolutely not. The Bible says that He received our sin. He who had never sinned received our sin upon Himself. See, God was God of justice. Somebody got to pay the price for sin. So Jesus received our sin upon Himself. He who never sinned received our sin, was made a sinner, so that you who had never done anything righteous could be made righteous. Now please, don't get it twisted. You didn't do anything to be made righteous. Don't get it twisted. You don't deserve to be righteous. Well, somebody says, well, you know, how can this happen? Well, listen to this question. Jesus, when He was made a sinner, God treated Him like the worst sinner that had ever walked on the planet. Somebody said, I said, look, dude, God turned His back on him. That's one problem. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Treated Him like the worst sinner on the planet. Why? So He can treat you like the best righteous man that ever walked. Please understand something. You did not become righteous because of your right doing. You were made righteous because of Jesus' right doing. When you got born again, you said, God, I believe, Jesus, I make you Lord of my life. And heaven said, you're righteous. So what did you do to be made righteous? You believed in Jesus and heaven declared you righteous. Before you did any right thing. Heaven, we've been made righteous because of what Jesus has done. And that's it. You're not righteous because of what you do. You go to church 90,000 times a day. You fast 400 days every more than what's in a year. You do all of that. You see, tithing doesn't make you righteous. But righteous people tithe. Righteous people come to church. Now here's the deal. We've been trying to do right without receiving who we are. Because you thought your works made you righteous. And you got to understand, you got to receive what Jesus has done. You got to receive that you've been made righteous. And then once you realize I am the righteousness of God, then you can do right. But until you recognize who you are, you ain't going to be able to do what you've been trying to do. Somebody shout, I am the righteousness of God. I am the righteousness of God. By faith. In Jesus Christ. In Jesus Christ. Well, I don't deserve to be righteous. Well, let me ask you a question. Does Jesus deserve to be a sinner? Does Jesus deserve to be made a sinner? All right, well, tell me, how can Jesus be made a sinner when He never sinned? If you can tell me how Jesus was made a sinner and He never sinned, then you can also understand why you have been made righteous and you never did nothing righteous. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying.